face of the Kenyan Nationals of the Africa Esports Championship. This is game 1 of match day 2. Remember, this is Africa's premier esports league. My friend Chris is here, and our name is John Revere, and we have quite a game on our hands.
Yeah, what's up, John? What's up to our fans in the dome? This is the African Esports League, and I'm going to give you a rundown of the league. We got 8 players facing off 7 matches, everyone going head-to-head, 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw, and 0 for losses.
Talking about losses, both of these men endured some losses in match day 1. Each of them has a loss and a win to their name. We have Mr. Barry Mana facing off against Mr. Gift. Now,
we're going to see their formations.
We have a 4-2-3-1 for both of them. The only difference is Barry Mana has a narrower formation for defense.
And Mr. Gift has a lot to prove in this, and he has to prove himself not only as a CEO,
but as the best player. It's great.
It is dope. In this tournament, I've actually gone on a limb and said, I got FIFA 1 Jiggy winning this, and I think Barry is also a close second. His game is quite nice.
Yeah, this game is quite nice. And what do you think will play out in this game? Do you expect goals? Do you expect now formation? Remember, both of these guys have negative goal difference. They only have 3 points from their respective games after playing 2 games each. So 3 points and a negative goal difference coming in. So do you expect a goal first, or do you expect?
Actually, this tournament has been quite the tournament. You never really know what you're going to see. Sometimes we think it's going to be entertaining. Sometimes it's not. But with these 2 guys, I think they're one of the best, 2 of the best attackers going. Of course, some goals are going to come through. I don't see a lack of goals in this match.
Barry Mana looking good in the attack in the last third, but it comes to nothing. Now, about the match about these 2 guys, Gift and Barry Mana played off in the friendly, and Gift won that. But in their last competitive tournament, it was a foot tournament. Barry Mana won it, and he actually removed Gift from the competition in the last 16. So it's pretty even considering those tournaments happened. Those 2 games happened in the span of a month.
It might be even, Steven. For our fans, maybe I'm going to give you a quick rundown. On the left, that's Barry Mana. He is using the Spurs team.
Yeah.
And on the other side, that's Gift, and he's using Dortmund.
Yeah, Barry Mana, he's looking more of the attacker in this game, even though he has the more defensive formation. Gift still taking his time right there, but he's looking like he's in the last third with a chance here. But you see something from this swing play.
Yeah, Gift's obviously a seasoned vet. He's done this for a while. He's played this game. He's a founder of Masters of Mayhem. He's a proper player. He needs to get some points. They both need to get some points. We've seen earlier some guys go up to 12 points. 12 points as early as match day 2.
As early, two games between them, 12 points between them. And right here we have guys with only 1 game and 3 points. So really need the points here. They're not going for the draws in this one. It's going to be an exciting affair.
It's going to be a very exciting affair. Also, we have very nice camera work from What's Good Studios. We got Ludic Works organizing. And of course, this is the African Esports Championship. Game 2, match day 2.
You can follow us on AEC Kenya, and the hashtag right now is AEC 2019. That's the hashtag you can use to follow all of the proceedings right here. And we have a chance. We have a chance right here for Mr. Gift. One-on-one. Will he take the chance?
Oh.
He takes it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I thought he had missed that for a second, but right there, what you call the reload. Happy days. He'll take the goal and he'll run with it.
Yeah, he's going to run with it. That's something about what we were talking about earlier. What are we expecting to see? And we've seen a goal. This is nice. We don't want to see boring.
Whoa. Oh my goodness!
Jeez.
Second chance right there. Barry Mana is taking no losses right there. He's going to go for the corner, going for the early goal right there. He's goal. Here's the crossbar, but now he's less unfortunate. No rebound for him. No reload. It remains as it is 1-0 for Mr. Gift.
Do you know what they say? They usually say that a crossbar is the keeper's best friend.
That ugly white thing, man. It's been the demise of many pads and many screens.
It has been.
Yeah.
So far we got Gift with the early goal, and Barry trying to get himself out of a hole, which is he's had a few chances.
Yeah, Barry should be more careful though. Gift is really good at the counter-attack. Remember, the last goal came out of a counter-attack, and Barry is pressing. He's looking for that goal, and he's in that position again. Here we are, the counter-attack. Mr. Gift playing some wonderful passing football.
That's a very nice back heel you've seen. Yeah, he's getting confident, which is what we want to see. I like to see some skill moves in this thing. We just saw a game that Flossing Mawano really put the fans on their feet. with some nice skill moves, and we're obviously going to see some more of this, don't you?
Well, of course, it's the Premier League in Africa right here, Africa's Premier Esports League. This is the Africa Esports Championship, and we might have a chance right here for Mr. Barry Miner, but he does a little bit too much on his dribbling. And so far, we've seen some really good passing from Mr. Gift. He's passing it more comfortably than you'd pass a salt shake in a dinner table.
Yeah, exactly. Gift is quite composed, quite easy. He has a lead. He has no need to rush the game. It's really for Barry to bring the game to Gift's doorstep.
Might we see some more crossing? Yes, we do. Whoa! We'll have a nice chance right there. That was a nice turn and flick right there from Sir Gift. Nice use of skill moves. Nice pass. Almost worked out for a second goal. For a second, I thought that was a corner. I thought that was a defensive clearance.
Yeah, that was Amigos moment right there. That was a screw. Very nice.
Very nice right there. Really bad tackle. You don't want to be getting a yellow card this early in the game, and that's exactly what will happen.
The rules of the tournament do dictate that you get a moment to change your controls early in the game. If they're not correct and you lose something, you still have to pick yourself up. There's no restarts in this tournament.
No restarts whatsoever, my friend. We take what you have and you run with it. We might have a chance right here, but no. Good clearance from Mr. Gift.
The buttons are working nicely. This is a one-time thing. No regrets, no rehearsals. Maybe some regrets, but there's obviously no rehearsals.
No rehearsals for sure. Right now, Barry has really pinned down Gift right there. Who are you taking? A goal right there, or do you think a counter-attack for Mr. Gift?
Yeah, here we go again. Gift getting the ball back, and he's directly to attack, loses it. So far, coming to half-time, quite closely fought affair. There's no one pulling away with some 2-goal margins.
And we've seen a cross from, of all people, Gift to Reus, and he's a shorter one, and he almost scored with that one. So it's looking like
and quite a fancy cross at that. He did a few flick moves before he crossed it.
Oh man, he put some glitter on it.
Yeah, so a bit of that sauce that we've been hearing about.
We've seen a lot of goals straight from kickoff from Mr. Flossing Maiwano. Might we see the same here for Mr. Barry Miner? A little bit too much. Great defensive work from Mr. Gift, and the ball is right back into the midfield. It's a level puggy game, very tight game.
Yeah, quite tight. We can look at our players on the screen there. They're looking quite focused. Gift focusing on this attack right now. It doesn't work out, but he's...
That's the thing about FIFA. If you're passing to someone who's running really fast and it's a close pass, it has to be either a triangle using the through ball, because that pass is really very hard to make.
Yeah, comes Barry on the other side. Whoa, that is in this tournament. I have a point I want to put across. We have seen Flossing Mawano. He has in the last third, he's quite clinical in his attack. He knows the right pass to pick.
Oh, what a cross right there. Again, going for the flick and cross. Seems like it's a staple for Mr. Gift right there.
Yeah.
Pulling out skills from his back pocket like you'd pull off a handkerchief. The man has skill.
In the final third, Gift has the fancy pass.
The fancy pass. He has a goal to attribute for those fanciness. But so far, it's not looking like we have many chances. A bit dead rubber so far, but again, he might swing either with just one goal, and I think we have it. We have a...
Hey, that's what I'm about. I like to see the moves. If you're going to pass it, if you're going to lift it, do a kanzu and then cross it. That's the way to pass. Don't just pass it. Do something. Put some sauce on it.
For our listeners at home, kanzu means something that you wear over your head, like the sari or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a term you use in Kenya if you pass the ball over somebody's head. And we might have a chance right here.
Here we go.
Oh my goodness! That is extremely wide for Mr. Gift. Somebody should check his controller, my friend. I did not expect that.
Reminding his CEO, he needs to watch out.
He needs to watch out right there.
He can get hit with the swing move.
Man, that was more wide than a truck taking a turn right there. That was pretty bad. Pretty bad finishing.
I think he was a bit happy to see the offside flag, because that was a very badly missed chance. But here he comes again. You can't knock this man. Nice cross. It's cleared. I have a question about how these guys are playing. Do you think these guys use that keeper control?
To some extent, I think they do in terms of one-on-ones. But in such a situation, you want the CPU to operate with their reflexes, so to help you out. So at this point, I really don't think they use it, because that was in that situation. I think that was a goal either way. All you have to do is just keep it on target, at least get a corner from it, and they cool it. But he has another chance with the shot right there. Keeper saved it, holds it like a newborn baby, comfortable with it.
That's exactly what I was telling you, because some of these chances are usually a buried chance, but you're seeing the keeper save them, and that kind of shows that these guys are using that keeper control to prevent the one-on-ones going in.
Yeah, that's why they are the elite player. This is Africa's Premier Esports Championship. So you are sure you'll get some skill right there. Oh!
Yeah, That was a good shot. That was a nice shot.
I didn't expect that.
The keeper pulled it out of the corner.
We would have seen an own goal there, but nice control right there from Mr. Gift.
We have actually
Passing
seen
from his box with
since
headers.
Gift got the chance, he's been quite maintained. He didn't pass it right there. He's been very composed in his and the stakes are high in this tournament. Sometimes when you get the lead, you keep your lead. Are you gonna see something? Some sauce? Some sauce?
We'll go for the turn and cross again.
We didn't see the swing move right
We
there.
didn't see the swing move right there, but he's trying to pass it out, but it didn't work right there. He might have a chance for a counter here, Mr. Barry Minor. His people are on their races right there, on their horses, on their bikes, but it comes to nothing. Great defensive work yet again from Gift. So far, if you're asking for prediction in this game from what you've seen in the last 80 minutes, like, what do you think about this?
Yeah, what I think about this is Barry is the new signing. He had 3 months on his CV when he gave the CEO the CV, and you can see it's something about the experience maybe, because Gift has minimized the chances that Barry is getting.
The young man is on probation.
The young man is on probation.
He doesn't want to mess up his chances in the team.
Yeah.
If you are Mr. Barry Minor, are you going for the point? Are you going for 1 point or 3 points in this 83 minutes into it?
If this game of FIFA was a game of quick math, I'd actually say Barry's going to win the second leg, because he comes strong second leg. Though it is not quick math, and Gift has been improving gradually as the tournament goes along.
Yeah, it is what it is right there. Oh, Gift
Swing
right there with
move.
some skill moves on the shot right there. Why did he do that? He had that shot right there, but he passed it in. But doesn't matter. 3 points are 3 points. He'll have gone for the higher goal difference.
He's going to move a bit up. Even if he gets 9, he's going to be within touching range of the top of the league.
Yeah, and Mr. Barry Minor here, he needs this win more than anything today. He really needs this win to be in contention for winning the title. As it stands right now, he's still in position number 4, but it's just by a goal difference. If he loses 2 more goals, he's out of that position.
He's actually quite a bit off, but I did the mathematics on this league. The number of games going to be played are going to be 7 times 2.
14.
The number of points on hand are 48 points. Even though the leader has 12 currently, we still have a long way
To go.
to the end of this league.
Early pickings. Do you have a saying in Kiswahili that says kutangulia siku kushinda? That means being in front doesn't mean you necessarily win in the early stages. So we have a lot to play for. We have a shot right there. Nice defending for Barry Minor.
Gift picking up exactly where he left off. If he scores an early goal and wins this, we're going to call this textbook.
Yeah, so he did this exactly in the second game. In the first game, he scored fast and controlled the game from there. So we really need a goal from Mr. Barry Minor if he needs a chance to win
And
this.
there he
The
goes.
shot. Almost scored right there. Almost scored. You have a chance for a corner. Remember, he has the taller players. He puts it in the middle. Sissoko with the header. Doesn't get it. Will
He's
he get
getting
the
a few
reload?
chances in here. No reload. No rebound chance for him.
Yeah, good defending right there from Gift, making sure there's no chances. And now he's on the counter. Electrifying matchup right here. End-to-end stuff. But we see that turn and cross again from Mr. Gift.
I do believe that the gloves are off. These guys are going full out.
Full throttle.
And
Gift
here
right there with
comes
a
Gift.
chance. Going
Here
for the
comes
pass,
Gift.
reload. Oh, couldn't get the reload right there. Great defensive work right there. But he was defending on the thread. Last kick over dying horse right there. That's not how you want to defend.
He is feeling the nerves a bit. I think Gift is also feeling the nerves because he didn't do the swing move. He actually went for the clinical finish, which didn't work out.
He went for the tactics more one has been using in this game, Mr. Flossing, going for the low cross of the pass in the box. But the way he managed to dribble from the wing to the small box in the big box in the box right there was amazing.
His build-up play has always been impressive. His passing in the final third is quite clinical, and his dribbling is even more so entertaining.
He set up that ball perfectly. Maybe if he wouldn't have taken a fast touch, a first time shot would have been more apt for that situation.
Look at the guy opening up in the wing over there.
Will he take that pass? No, he took too long right there. The defender has covered. And he's taking too long, Mr. Barry Minor, not using the counter-attacks the way he should.
Yeah, but also you have to realize this game is still 0-0. The mistake he did in the earlier game was conceding early. He needs to really maximize and get the 3 points.
Barry Minor is a better player in the FIFA Ultimate Championship, but
Ultimate Team.
The Ultimate Team, yeah, he's better in that as opposed to usually the what do you call this kickoff?
Yeah, as compared to the kickoff.
Yeah, so I'm really hoping that he really ups his game in the kickoff right now, because for a man of his skill, he has really not lived up to his name in this tournament, being the last FIFA Foot champion from Kenya.
He's had a very rough start to this tournament, but we have to also note that he's been playing the hardest guys straight off the bat. He started off against CK.
No, CK or Wanjigi?
It was CK.
It was CK, huh?
Oh no, it wasn't CK. It was actually Wanjigi.
Yeah,
It was
against
Wanjigi.
Wanjigi, yeah.
He did start off against Wanjigi. Quite a rough game, and right now he's playing against Gift. He's had
Two of his teammates play against people that know him really well.
guys who know his game. He's been playing against those guys.
We have a chance right there, and he's also the advantage. He has a free kick waiting if he loses the ball. Oh, he didn't
Here
make the most
comes
of
his
it, but
boss. Here comes his
right there.
boss.
That was so lucky from Barryman. He lost the ball in the last third, actually in the box, but he couldn't make the most out of it, Mr. Gift.
And the guys are opening up. Are we gonna see a chance?
Maybe we're gonna go for a goal.
And there he goes.
Right there, near post.
And there
Barryman
he
is celebrating right there like he should. Near post finish. Perfect execution right there. Breathing a sigh of relief. Finally a goal to his name in match day 2. Barry Miner can smile a little bit right now. And looking at Gift right now, he is pissed. His face is, he's not a happy man.
Yeah, the young boy equalizing
Against the
the
boss.
points. Equalizing the points. He's now on 6 points, assuming he wins this game. Same as Gift.
Just playing out like as we thought it would be. Barry Miner better off in the second game. I think now he should take the title of comeback king from Mr. Wanjigi. He's moving it. Gift with some skill moves. Oh, that last pass was the difference between
It
him
didn't
and
work
Glory
out.
right there. It didn't work out.
It didn't work out, but Barry always comes strong in the second leg.
Yeah,
And we might see some action from him right here. Here he goes.
Barry right there using a lot of his power. You know what they say, man? If you don't have the power, there's only one thing you can have in your diet. Unakula nyasi. Yeah, you
Eat
eat
the
some
grass.
grass.
Eat the
Yeah.
grass.
Yeah. Right, a nice cross pass right there from Mr. Barry, setting up for a chance on the shot. Didn't work out right there. He's going for a volley. He still has a chance for a reel right there. A nice chance coming in. Pass it to the middle. Will he make the most out of this situation right here?
He's
Great
gonna do something.
defending. Yeah.
So something is happening in this match. Things are breaking up. Things are breaking up in this game, and it's become no holds barred against. These guys are going out. They're going for it. I don't know if they care about the goal difference at this point. Is it important?
At this point, you just want the points. Goal difference, you'll deal with that in the last few games. But right now, you just want your points, especially if you're dealing with 3 points. Goal difference doesn't help.
Whoa.
Great skill move right there from Mr. Gift. Look at him, he was losing his head, throwing his hand up, but he finally got back on the pad when he got the ball. Concentration is important. Don't tilt. Tilt is a time in gaming when you usually complain about everything.
You start complaining
Even the
about the
uniforms.
controller, start complaining about the brightness of the screen sometimes.
Hey, you
The
start
screen is a bit too bright. I don't know what that is about, but
your
in this
defenders,
tournament,
Cologne.
yeah, your defenders call but it's no regrets, no rehearsals.
No regrets, no rehearsals right here. He has to make the most of his situation right now. And it's not looking good in the second half for him. Barry Mana on the attack, coming in strongly right here. He's going to go for an early cross. He work out second cross, reload. Will he get a goal?
He's going to get a
Rebound
shot
there.
in.
He has a chance to pull it back again. Great play from Mr. Barry Mana, keeping the pressure on him.
Barry's coming out
Oh!
strong. Barry's coming out very strong in this second
Oh,
half.
he's gonna go for the goal! He kicked it
He's
right.
going out very strong.
But if you look at it from a veteran perspective, he's complaining at the right moment when he's under pressure, taking the man out of his rhythm. That is a veteran move right there.
It's
That's why he's the CEO.
experience. It's the experience you're talking about. That's Mourinho tactics. He's getting a breather,
Yeah.
drinking a bottle of water, some Lucozade.
Now, if you're Gift right here, how do you keep your head? Because all this calling the referees and the technical team has thrown him off. They don't know there are no restarts right here. And you're back on right now. Like, you need to make sure your composure is right. He's been a bit shaken right here. He looks like a shaken man.
Yeah, I'm sure his hands were doing a bit of the vibration, not the dual stick. That's just his hands. But right now he has had a bit of a breather.
Skill moves right there from
A
Mr.
bit of
Gift
a
again.
breather.
Gift angry right there going for the shot. Looking good so far from Gift. Might
Yeah,
get a corner.
the technical team did something for him, and it might be working for him. Here he comes again. Is he gonna get a shot?
Right there. Oh, here's the crossbar. He was onside right there. I can't believe he missed that. He had so much time on his hands, but he went for the shot, so he had time to turn and shoot, but he didn't. He didn't take it. Look at him. He's taking some deep breathing on the camera right there. He's not happy.
I cannot believe it.
He's doing some woosas, and now as he woosas right now, we
And
have
Barry
Barry
might
on the chance.
punish him straight off the bat.
Straight off the bat.
And he
Barry
does.
does it.
And he does.
Yo, if you hit it off
Barry.
the bar, you know what you call it? Highlight.
It's just a highlight.
Yeah, but if you score, it's a goal. Nobody counts the highlights in this. My prediction proving out to be true. I'm just saying I'm not a betting man. As you can see right here, I'm looking pretty good, Mr. Chris.
Yeah, it does make for good highlights. It entertains the fans.
Oh, what a chance right there. FIFA not giving him the goals he deserved, going against his name right now. He's not happy. He is
There is
not
something
happy at all.
happening here. There's something happening here. Barry always comes very strong in the second legs, and right here he's coming strong. If you're Gift, you need to start getting a goal. You need to maybe get a goal, 2-1, and now pull and get a draw or maybe a win later on in the game. But you can't leave the back open for Mr. Barry.
I did think this is a mental block. I think mentally Gift was out of it when he started calling the referees and technical team. You can see he's overreacting to the chances he's missing onto the goals. He's not his calm, happy self. He's pretty angry right now. I think this is the difference between him playing well and not playing well. As you can see, that's coffee chance right there. I think he should just calm down and get back into his element. He can play the game. Just breathe, chill out.
You can see him shaking his head a bit over there.
But he might have a chance. Poor take care of the ball right there for Mr. Barry Minor. Gift coming in. Might have a chance for a shot. Nice pass right there.
There he goes.
Gift. Calm, collected. Goal right there. He has a chance for a comeback. If he wins this, he will win 6 points, and that means he'll be 9 points of the leg. He might be in the top 4, and if he loses this, he will have 6 points and he'll be in the bottom 4. So this is very important for him to come back and win this game. Actually, for both sides, they really need this game.
Yeah, this game is cutthroat. This is a premier esports competition in Africa, and we are earlier writing off the CEO of Masters of Mayhem, Mr. Gift, but he's quickly pulled 1 goal back. Now the game is, as we like to say, balancing on a knife's edge.
Now he's not taking. What I really don't like about Barry Minor in this second half is look at how he's losing the ball. The goal came about from him passing the ball straight into the Gifts.
His passing in the final third is in the final.
In the first third, it's not good, man. So we have some fans out there getting ready right there for Mr. Gift.
Yeah, some fans are getting a bit vocal. Some guys are getting vocal in the fans. They're promoting Gift and telling him that he needs to get a goal in.
Like he can do this. Remember, the fans are really enjoying themselves here at K1. Make sure you come here for the next 8 Saturdays right here. Might have a chance right here for Barry Minor.
Mama, is that not a penalty?
That's not a penalty. Right there.
Is that a penalty?
Great defending right there. He got the ball first. The man can eat some grass in his diet. No,
in Swahili we call that kula mboga. When you think you gotta get a pen, but all you get is some very good nutrition.
Whoa!
There we go.
Going for the shot right there.
He has a defensive player playing in the midfield. I don't know if that's tactical, if that's how he likes to play, but he needs to be attacking right now.
I think so too, man. He should really be attacking right now. He should go and just put everything on stake right now. And Barry Minor making sure he has Watongen, who's normally a defender, playing in the central midfield. So he's happy with the result 2-1. He's just taking care of business.
I think they both like to play with a proper holding.
Yeah. So
holding in the middle.
All Barry has to do right now is just take care of the ball, and the game is over. Just take care of the ball.
And hold it down. And again, another shout out to our fans and to the African Esports Championship.
We have a good chance here for Mr. Barry. He passes it back. Why he's not taking care of the ball?
And
good chance. He might win it. He wins the overall game on aggregate 3-2. Finishes it off. Look at him happy.
Get into the RKO, and once again in the final moments of this game, Barry with the third goal.
Man, Mr. Barry Minor coming out as the overall winner, winning the second game 3-1. Amazing stuff.
I actually have a question for you.
Tell me.
So far in this tournament, you've been coming back strong. Do you think that now you need to start picking up points in the first leg?
Yeah, honestly, I don't even know how it happens. Like, it's something I'll have to analyze. I'll ask for the footage, maybe the first game, maybe it's nerves, but I'm not sure because I just need to work on it. Yeah, I just need to work on that first game.
That's it from Barry Minor in the Kenyan Nationals of the Africa Esports Championship. Remember, this is Africa's premier esports league. See you next time.